Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again. And today we're gonna start the showcase of all the new starter deck leaders, right? So the sim finally got updated. So now the Western meta now has the starter decks available. So starter deck 15 all the way through 20, which means that we get to now play with those cards in the rank mode, which is usually what I like to do. I like to play rank. So when it's not available, it's like, oh, I want to test 8.5, but it wasn't available yet. But anyways, enough of me rambling. So with the new starter decks, we have not six new leaders, right? Six old leaders that got like additional support, right? And one of them that we're gonna start with here is Smoker. So Smoker is a black leader from OP02 that you attach a Don to him, and you can give up to one of your opponent's character -1 cost. And if there is a 0 cost character in play, Smoker gets an additional 1k power. So he becomes a 7k unit with just one Don, right? So really, it's just another black deck, right? It's not another black deck, just like Lucy, just like starter deck 14 Luffy. It's nothing new, right? Nothing new. We all know the whole culprit of this whole black thing, Gecko Moria and Rebecca, right? Like this is nothing new. We all know this combo already. We're all tired of it. We're waiting for Bandai to do something about Gecko Moria. So it's not gonna be anything different here. But what makes Smoker playable, I guess, in this? What makes Smoker playable? Like, what did he get from the new starter decks? Well, it's really two cards that are playing this list. And the main one that makes this deck playable again is this new Tashigi from starter deck 19. So this Tashigi is a 5 cost unit that if your leader is Smoker, so it only works with Smoker. If your leader is Smoker, you can give one of your opponent's characters -4 cost. And it's not an on, like that -4 is on play, right? But the reason that this works so well with Smoker is because Tashigi can give a unit -4, and then you can put a Don on your Smoker, give that same unit -1 if you need to, or give another unit -1. And because now you have a 0 cost unit on the field, Smoker gets an additional 1k power, and then you can actually use your Tashigi's second ability, which lets you not KO, it lets you just put like the opponent's character to the trash. And this is very important because you're not KOing the unit, which means that stuff like Sabo, like 5 cost Sabo, doesn't actually protect against the Tashigi. Stuff like, I don't know, like 4 cost Marco doesn't actually get to activate its own KO effect. And again, this makes this Tashigi really, really powerful. It's actually crazy. This Tashigi in a vacuum is probably one of the strongest cards out there. It's just unfortunate, right, that she's just limited to Tashigi because of that reason, right? The other card that we get from the new starter deck 19 is Sengoku. So Sengoku is just a 1-drop, but on play, you can actually trash 2 black Navy cards from your hand, and if your leader is Navy, which in this case Smoker is, you get to draw 3 cards. So it pretty much ends up being a net positive, a net even, sorry, because obviously Sengoku's 1 card, and you trash 2 cards from your hand, and you're drawing 3. So it's kind of like replacing itself. Obviously, the benefit with Sengoku here is, as we know with black decks, it lets you kind of set up your trash to enable your Gecko Morias, enable your Rebeccas later on in the game, right? So sometimes, even if you have an aqua hand, maybe you got stuck with too many Kuzans or too many Hinas in your hand, you can use this to fix your hand, or again, just straight up just make it so that your trash is set up for later on. So that's why it ends up being really nice. And you can actually bring this back with your Gecko as well if you don't want to bring Brannew for whatever reason. So it has to be really, really nice. And these two tools by themselves, honestly, do add a little bit of a different flavor to Smoker than what you see with Lucy and you see with starter deck 14. So that's what we're going to showcase Smoker today. The rest of the deck, again, is just black shenanigans, right? Obviously, the main combo with this deck is going to be Gecko Moria. So Gecko Moria being able to just let you bring back your Rebecca, and then your Rebecca is able to bring back something like Brook or bring back something like Koby that you can play from your hand for free and be able to KO the opponent's unit, right? So like it's most of your combos are going to be like Gecko Moria. Once you get to like 9 or 10 down, it's going to be like Gecko Moria into Rebecca, into maybe if you need to have additional discount, you're gonna do a Tsuru, right, to do -2, right? Or if you, I don't play it here, but if you wanted to play Helmepo, you can also do Helmepo, right? So like Gecko into Rebecca into Tsuru, get -2 to the unit. With the Rebecca, you can grab a 2K, or you can grab your Brook and your Koby if you don't have them in your hand, and then play them from your hand and be able to KO the opponent's unit, right? And you can use your Smoker's 1 down ability to be able to give one of the opponents -1 if you need that additional discount. That's really what this deck is doing. It's just gonna be a lot of black shenanigans, right? But again, the idea here is that you have a lot stronger of like a 5 like a 6-5-7 down turn where you can just play Tashigi instead and don't have to actually, like, you have this tempo play with Tashigi that can just allow you to put pressure into the opponent and be able to kind of survive, right? So yeah, so it's just a Gecko deck in the end of the day with Rebecca, right? So we play 4 of each. We need to play a lot of Navy black cards because of this Sengoku. So we are playing 3 T-Bones for the 2K counters, 2 Kuzans, right? If the Kuzan stays on the field, it's going to be really hard. 2 Kobys here because the Koby works really well with the Rebecca, right? So you're able to KO an opponent's 3 costs or less. 4 Tsurus for the 2K counters. 3 Borsalinos, I think is really good in the current meta where you have a lot of like black decks like Lucy, so Borsalino can be really impactful. We are playing 2 Ishos here for that black-yellow Luffy matchup, or if you're going against something like yellow, like decks that like to keep a lot of cards in their hand. And when if this Issho sticks on the field, it makes your leader ability just even better, right? And it makes your stuff like your Tashigi even better because now between Tashigi and Smoker, and the Issho, you're able to kind of KO any of the opponent's 8 cost or less unit. 4 Brannews obviously are letting us search for all of those Navy cards, while also letting us set up our trash even better for the Rebecca and the Gecko, and the Brannew can look up for the Issho, which is what makes it nice. 3 of the 3 cost Tashigi here. She's a 2K counter, but you can also play her to give one of the opponent's units minus 2K, and it's going to be a unit that the opponent's going to have to respect. I do like 2 Hinas here. If for whatever reason you already have a Brook on the field, or maybe you don't have Gecko, you can go Rebecca, Hina, and then play Brook after from your hand. The Hina giving minus 4 can be really impactful. So again, really nice here. And then obviously 3 Ice Age, which is going to be your main tool to be able to deal with the opponent's big bodies, right? So usually you want to save your Ice Age to deal with the opponent's Gecko Moria, or if the opponent has any other big cost unit like a Sorrow or a 8-cost kit that you want to get rid of. So that's kind of like the Navy package here. We are playing 4 of these Brooks here. The Brooks, I think, is currently really good in the meta, allowing you to potentially be able to deal with the unit swarm that you see with like a lot of Doffy players, right? So that's why Brook ends up making a cut here. We are playing 2 Sabos here. I think 2 is fine. Let's us cycle our cards, and we can always bring it back to our hand with Rebecca, allowing us to play it again, right? So that's really the only non-Navy cards in this deck, as you can see. Just 4 Brook, 2 Sabos, and 4 Gecko Morias. So everything else can be targeted with your Sengoku if you ever actually need to. So again, it's just regular black deck. So I haven't showcased a black deck in a while, so hopefully you guys don't find this too boring, because we are in the new OP8.5 meta. Obviously, rank is full of Doflamingo players. So today's video is going to be 2 games against Doffy. I think we have 1 game against a Boa Hancock player. And I think the last one, I forgot what the last one is. Oh, it's against a Bonney. So we're going to have Bonney, 2 Doffys, and 1 Boa player. So hope that you enjoy the games coming up soon. And if you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy the games. In this matchup, of course, we're going against Doflamingo, right? It's gonna get very tiring very quick. We do have the Brooks. I like the Brooks. I kind of like this hand. I like this hand. Between the Tashigi and the Brooks, should be a decent spot. I might even play Brook right away, honestly. Yeah, honestly, let's just play Brook right away. Let's just have this Brook on the field, so that we have another way to like do -1 into the opponent. So next turn, we can go second Brook, I guess. If the opponent goes Jimbe, we can go -2, -1. But I guess we don't need the second Brook at that point. I guess we can just go Rebecca, right? We can just go Rebecca Brook. Yeah, we can just go Rebecca Brook. So -1 with my leader. Well, not Rebecca Brook, right? It has to be Tsuru, no leader ability then. We can go Tsuru. We can also just say screw it and just go Tashigi, just have this body in the field and just save this stuff for later. Maybe that's actually better. Yeah, may just be Tashigi. So I guess it doesn't matter which one we KO, right? I guess we can KO the crocodiles to make sure that the opponent doesn't get this stuff back here. And we'll attack them for 5 here. We can, again, we haven't seen Gecko yet. This gives me a body. The opponent gets to set up their stuff. If they get another Jimbe, that's going to be annoying. I'll take this one. Oh, that's my Gecko. Perfect. And I'm gonna be a 9 down too, so that's gonna now be bad. Let's give them the Tsuru here. Just set up that Tsuru to be on my trash. Okay, so they do have the second Jinbe. They get to bounce back the Brook. So Rebecca Brook is -1, so I'm gonna have to commit the Tsuru, right? I'm gonna have to commit the Tsuru to be able to do it. So that's 4. So 4 here. 4. The problem is that I'm gonna have to. I won't get value from my leader ability, right? So I guess we can go 7. 7 and 6. Okay. So yeah, we'll go like this. I guess at this point it really doesn't matter which way we do it on, right? Yeah, this is probably the best way to do it. Opponent still has to try to kill this Brook. They do have 2 attacks into it. The first one I'm gonna just counter. If I can keep that Brook on the field, I'm happy with that. Now the Rebecca. Yeah, I'm gonna give you this Rebecca too. So now we can go Rebecca, grab the T-Bone back to my hand. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to kill the Jinbes, but once I committed to killing one Jinbe, I kind of had no choice, right? Like this Gecko play just lets him grab it back, right? So again, we just go Gecko, put it down on the Smoker, Gecko. So the Smoker goes -1. I mean, yeah, the Gecko can go Tsuru for -2. Sure. And we have 2 6K attacks, I guess. I guess which one do we kill? Like, I don't even know. there's a right answer here, right? There's a right answer here. I guess I can kill the Gecko. Yeah, we'll go like this. -2. Grab the T-Bone. Play this from my trash. We'll go like this. Ooh, almost forgot to attack for 6 here. We do have a second Gecko, so it's gonna start. I mean, we also don't have anything in the trash right now, right? Because we haven't drawn our Brannews. We haven't drawn our. Yeah. They just get so much value here, just bouncing back, right? That over and over again. I mean, we do have this Koby, I guess, that we can use. They have 2 more attacks here. Let's give them the T-Bone. Okay. Like, this bouncing back shenanigans is so crazy. I'm gonna have to let her go, right? That's the Ice Age. So Ice Age and Rebecca into Brook kills 1. And then we can get the Hina back, add the Tashigi back, and kill the second one. Yeah. Oh man. So Rebecca, get Tashigi back, play Brook from my hand with the Ice Age, play Tashigi, kill the second one, and then my Gecko gets the next one. Guess we'll go like this. We'll go 5. Oh, I have 1 down. No, I don't have any down left over because that's going to be exactly 10. The Tashigi is 10. Yeah, so we'll go here. We'll go 5. We'll go here. Doesn't really matter. I guess I should just kill the 2 bounce ones, but it doesn't really matter which way I do it. We'll go like this. We'll grab the Tashigi. We'll play this guy. Go here. We'll go Tashigi, get this -4, play Tashigi, bounce this down. And the opponent just, look how many units we have killed, and opponent already still has like so many cards in their hand compared to us. Yeah, this they get to just bounce these Sengokus over and over again. I mean, the good thing is that they're bouncing my Rebecca's back, and I don't mind Rebecca being bounced back too much. That's my Gecko. Beautiful. This loss is such a problem. This whole loop is such a problem. Yeah, they get to just bring back Jinbei again. Okay. This is interesting because I don't think I don't like I could play Sengoku here, I guess. Tsuru -2, leader -1. Like I'm only killing. I'm only killing one unit here. So Gecko, Rebecca. Do I want to play this Sengoku? Do I need to play this Sengoku and draw 2 cards? Is the question. That's going to be an extra down, which leaves me with 1 less down to try to kill the opponent's units. If we put 1 down here, we can go -1. Right? We can go -1. -2 with the Tsuru. Another one -1 with the Brook. So we can kill the Gecko. I guess let's go like this. Let's go 9. We'll go 7. Let's see what the opponent does here. Okay. Okay. Oh, you know what I just realized? I don't have a Rebecca. I don't have a Rebecca in my trash, so this actually doesn't work. I could just... Okay, so let me think about this real quick. I just messed up. I forgot that I didn't have a Rebecca in my trash. So what I could do is that I could go Koby and Rebecca, and I still have 1 done left over. But that would have been a nice down to use in that Jinbei, huh? That would have been a really nice down to use in that Jinbei. That would have been a 7k attack. It would have forced the opponent to have an additional card. Which they probably have, right? So that's okay. They have the Sengoku, right? So are you gonna just continue? That's why I killed that Gecko, right? But the opponent now has 3 big attacks here. Yeah, you know that I have a 2k in my hand because you saw me grab it. And you know I have... I should have countered with Rebecca, by the way. So that's gonna be an 8. Yeah, because now I don't have the Rebecca in the trash. So why do we get them both Rebeccas here? Oh, I'm okay with this. Ooh, so we know they have a Gravity Blade now. We know they have a Gravity Blade. -1, -2, Brook does the thing. I guess I have to make it so the opponent has no units left. We know they have a Sengoku in their hand. So attacking for 5 I don't think matters. I think we just attack for 7. So I think we attack for 7. Attacking for 5 here doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's get that Sengoku out of there. Oop, I need to do this first, by the way. I almost messed that up too. And yeah, let's see what happens. We know that the opponent's gonna... But if the opponent goes for the Gravity Blade, right? If the opponent goes for the Gravity Blade, they will only have 3 down left over, and I have this 2k counter in my hand. I guess at this point, honestly, if the opponent... We know the opponent has a Gravity Blade, right? So if they go for the Gravity Blade here, we could potentially just go for Lito. Opponent can only go 5, 5, 6. Yeah, like, what? I'm just going to take the first one. Opponent has 1 card. Yeah, And then with the 7, you cannot kill me. Ooh, and you're gonna tell me what the card is. It's a 2K. So you just told me that it's a 2K, right? So let me think about this. So we go 7. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Okay, so yeah, we just go like this then, right? We just go 7. We know what the opponent's last card is, so it's gonna be 7. We're gonna go 9. And then we're gonna go 10 and 11. Yep, the opponent actually ended up getting a deck card, right? So they did have the 2K counters, right? So as long as they were not both 2Ks, then obviously the 10 was gonna hit through, right? So that's this matchup. I mean, this Doffy is so crazy, man. Oh my goodness, the value that you get from bouncing and Jinbe and all this stuff, like, I'm surprised that we actually got through it the way that we did, right? Even though last turn I technically messed up, right, by not having that one done. Ironically, by the way, I do think the Koby play might have been slightly better, but I guess that's not true because the Koby play did cost me a card. If I had the Rebecca in the trash, I could have just gone Gecko Rebecca and still accomplish the same thing that I did. But yeah, man, this Doffy deck is something else. So in this match, we're going against Doflamingo. I'll go second. It lets me be able to play this stuff on curve, right? So we'll be able to go like Brook or Tashigi, either way. It does let the opponent, I guess, get the first unit here, but they're going to have to find like the Jinbe. Because the reason I like going second is because it lets me go like here and then do my stuff, right? I think it is Brannew. I don't hate the Kuzan. So next turn we have a 4, so we're probably gonna go Brook. But maybe we actually go Kuzan instead. Like assuming that we cannot KO this card from the opponent. So we just go 5 here, and then we just drop the Kuzan down. Because the Brook wouldn't have done anything. And then next 2 turns is going to probably just be Tashigi. So the opponent's going to just bounce back the Kuzan. They have to attack here, right? So we just go 1K. And then this is where it's going to get a little bit... Ooh, interesting. Do I want to go for another 1K here? I think because I have the Sabo, I'm okay giving this up. Yeah, so the opponent did that so they could play the buggy. So what we can do here is that we can just go Tashigi into this bad boy here, attach it down here. Go ahead and this -1, doesn't matter. We'll send this, and the 7 is gonna force 2 cards out of their hand. So at least we can get rid of a unit one at a time, right? Opponent will be able to just stack their deck here. If that's a Jinbe and they can get 3 units here, that's gonna be dicey. Okay, it was just a Weevil. So we'll take this one. I'm kind of playing. I'm playing right into the stupid pudding, huh? So we'll go here again, right? This is the one, right? So this is at 7. This is at 6. So we're gonna go 7 here. Okay, and we'll go 5. Sorry, 6, and then we'll go 5 here. I am again playing right into this pudding though, right? I'm playing right into this pudding, but I guess if the opponent plays pudding, I have a chance of getting a Gecko. Gravity, okay. That's fine. That just means that you didn't get to play a unit, right? I also think that we wanna... I actually think we wanna go ahead and do this. So we can get them this 2K counter here, because I think killing that buggy actually does matter. Killing that buggy does matter in my opinion. So we can go 1 down here. I'm gonna go Kuzan into Sabo. Yeah, so there we go. We get our stuff that we're looking for. We already have a Tsuru in the trash, right? So I think we can give it this Brook. If the opponent has a second Gravity Blade, they get to bounce them. But again, second Gravity Blade just sets me up for Gecko. And now that we start having our Geckos on the field is when the opponent starts having trouble. Nope, wasn't Gravity Blade. Wasn't Gravity Blade. They just wanted to get rid of that Kuzan so badly. I guess I can go here and give it a 1k. So what are we doing next turn? So Gecko into Tsuru. We don't have a Rebecca in the trash, huh? So we actually want to have the Rebecca in the trash. So we can go Gecko, Rebecca, Brook, right? Yeah, I want to start having this Gecko on the field. We'll go here. Oh, you know what I just did? I messed up. I messed up. I forgot to do this first. God damn it. I guess since I messed up, I might as well just go here. Yeah, I might as well just go here. Yeah, I meant to do -1 first, so I could go for the Brook. So that could matter. That's an extra unit on the field now. But I guess if the opponent takes this one, I'm still in a decent spot. 2 blockers. That does matter. That matters a lot. So they get the Weevil. Because, I mean, I guess we can go Tashigi, Brook, Ice Age, right? So it's not like the end of the world. They're going to have another 7. Having this Sestri in the field doesn't really matter. I don't think it matters. Kind of want to take this damage. Yeah, so again, we go Tashigi here. Into this bad boy. We have Ice Age and Brook for 4, so that is still listening with 7 with a Dawn here. Yeah, we'll send this one to the trash. This will be 7 here. You can give me all the stuff that you want. I might want to kill this Gecko, to be honest. Opponents can stay with 2 cards on the field. I have a lot of 2k counters, but I don't have any more like ways to get stuff from my trash. So this is a little bit awkward. Why don't we just give them this 2k here? Force them to have to attack here. Yeah, they don't care. They don't care. So I have to counter this. Yeah, so they're just gonna set up all these attacks, right? Ah, my goodness. There's no way for me to kill anything here. I mean, I guess I could have just gone for Lito. I could have just probably gone for Lito, by the way. So how do I protect myself from not dying on the swim back? We have to kill this somehow, which we can do by here, here, and then here. So that's going to be 4, 8. That leaves me with 2 down. Okay. So the way to protect myself is by killing this guy, right? We go 6. And there we go here. We have a blocker. we should be okay. Opponent only has 2 attacks, right? And now we have Rebecca too, so we can always go Rebecca Sabo to get 2 more blockers, but Rebecca Sabo can get punished by... Okay, so... they go for the Kuzan. They still have 2 attacks. I still have a blocker. They get a Moria. So are we killing them this turn? They have more next turn, sorry. They have Moria. We have 1, 2, 3 attacks. If we keep the Sabo alive, that gives us an additional attacker. We should be looking to go to lethal here. Yeah, we should be looking to go for lethal here. Regardless of what the opponent gets. So they have Moria. 7 is gonna force 2 cards. I like the 7. I like the 7. It's like a super non-committal, right? If they give me another, so here we can go like this and attack for 7 again, and then we attack for 9, and then we attack for everything else. You know what's funny? If they would have actually gotten the trigger off, right? But it wouldn't have mattered anyways. It took a while, right? Because I just had to remove like so many units that they had. But eventually you just get there. Eventually you just get there against blue decks. Just because you're able, like this deck does have enough ways to deal with their units as they come down. And the 7k attacks do end up mattering a lot, right? Like this Tashigi is so good in this matchup. So, GG's. In this matchup, we're going against Boa Hancock. Yeah, we'll go second. I like this hand, right? We have the Tashigi, we have the Brannew, we have the Borsalino, we have double Gecko, right? So we can go like this. Okay, we only have, well, we trash 1 Gecko, but now we have the Rebecca on the trash, which is really good. And we have the Ice Age that we can use for later. I'm down to take this. I do have to watch out for the pudding, right? Yeah, like I do need to watch out for pudding. And I don't want to be in a situation where I take too much damage and then the opponent's going to have the 10 cost Kaido available. So we'll go here. I'm guessing obviously the opponent's playing a more control type of version. Like they're not playing Doffy, right? So, okay, I say that, but the opponent goes ahead and does this. They're going to bounce the Jinbe back. They're going to get to draw a card and attack me for 6. Which I do want to give them this 2k here. We could go Rebecca Koby. But maybe it's just Hina. Sorry, maybe it's just Tashigi here. Maybe it is just Tashigi. Right? Tashigi becomes a big body in the field, right? We know that the opponent has that Jinbe in their hand. They gave away this Gecko too. Very interesting. I don't want to go to 3. I really don't want to go down to 3. So, since I don't want to go down to 3, we go to 8 next turn. The Gecko seems too early. I want to get rid of this Boa. But I do want to play Rebecca. Rebecca Koby should be enough. Sure. So Rebecca Koby, that's 7, and the Ice. Well, no, because they are. Yeah, because I'm gonna get the. I'm gonna play the Koby for free. So that's 4, 5. So that leaves me with 3 done. So we can go like this. And honestly, like I don't need to do anything else here, but I just want to do it. And we can go 7 and we can go 5 with the Brannew. And this leaves me the Rebecca to be able to defend myself. I'm surprised that the opponent is giving me these Geckos. I feel like having these Geckos to bring back this law is so important. Okay, well, I guess that's 1 punish for... That's 1 punish for me. Kind of kill it. That's one punish for me using the Ice Age so early, the Mihawk. So we go Gecko. We can go Tsuru -2. That gets it down to 7. That's not enough, right? So I guess we just kill this Doflamingo. You know what? I'm actually super vulnerable now to the opponent having... I might have set myself up in a bad situation. I can just go Rebecca, Koby, right? And Brannew. So yeah, you don't even need anything else. My concern now is that I think I'm gonna grab this. So my concern now is that I just, to a Gravity Blade, I lose both Rebeccas. And I won't have a Rebecca in the trash anymore. And losing both Rebeccas to Gravity Blade is actually a big deal. So if the opponent has the Gravity Blade here, I'm very sad. Oh, close. Well, not even close, but you know what I meant. Red Rock onto the Gecko. Sure. And we just block with the first Rebecca, I guess. So now we're gonna have to go Tsuru, Brook, right? I guess I could grab the blocker. I like the 5 and the 7. I like the 5 and the 7. Sorry, 5 and 6, because it's gonna force the opponent to either give me 2 cards or have to give me a life as well. Yeah, so let's go like this. So if you want to give me 2 cards, I'm more than fine with that too. I know the Red Rock could be a problem into this Gecko. So I know the Red Rock will be the problem here, because this is my last Gecko. We block here. Do I care about this Koby? I don't know that I do. I think this Tashigi might actually be better off for us. I will... Well, I guess I will counter this one. Just keep that Brook there as a threat. There's no way you bring back this Gecko to my hand. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. So what did they bring back to their hand again? No, they drew a card. It's a Kuzan Sabo. Is this a Kuzan Sabo angle? What if it is? What if this is just like a sits, like, I'm playing this so slow when I feel like the opponent's gonna have the advantage over us. Like, what if we go like this? Sits. I don't think they can survive this, even if they get a bunch of draw next time. Oh wow, yeah, I mean, taking 3 cards out of them there, that's huge. We'll keep the Ice Age Brook combo, especially with Kuzan as well. Okay, well, this one I can just give you a 1k then. I don't need 2 Brooks, I only need 1. Okay, so because the opponent tapped out of the 10 cost Kaido, I think I'm okay taking this hit. So, does the opponent not just die here? Am I missing something? I could go Ice Age. -5. -1. That's 6. 7. Like, don't they just die here? Because we can go 9. So 9. 9. 10. 11. Guess let's start with the 9. I guess if the opponent has enough 2k counters, they get there. I can also... 1, 2, 3 attack. If they have Red Rock, they have 3 big attacks. I can go 9. I can go 9 again. Because we can go Rebecca, Ice Age. To KO the Jinbe, I guess. And keep a 1k in my hand. Keep another 2k in my hand. I'll have 3k counter, which they'll... Okay, yeah, I think we should be okay. Because for the opponent to get rid of both blockers, yeah, so we can go 9, right? We can go 9. If the opponent doesn't counter out of the 9, then we can just go 12. If they counter out of the 9, then I'll just pivot to Rebecca Ice Age. Okay, well, we'll just go like this. 7, 9, 11. Yeah, they don't have it. Yeah, so this is my thought process, right? The 9 here means that I still have this blocker active. If the opponent counters out of the 9, I still have 6 down. I can go Ice Age into the Jinbe, get it down to 0. Go Rebecca, grab a 2k counter from my trash, like a Tashigi, and play Brook from my hand to KO the Jinbe. So now I have a 2k counter, a 1k counter, and I have Sabo and Rebecca blocker active, and opponent only has 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks. I still have 3 lives, right? The only way for the opponent to get rid of both of the Sabo and the Rebecca is for them to play Gravity Blade, which is 7 down. And if they're playing the Gravity Blade for 7 down, then they only have 3 down left, which means that their leader can only go up to 8. So I guess they could technically beat us because they could have gone 8 and then 9, 9, and 12. Yeah, it would have been enough. It would have been enough for them to get there. Because it would have been 8, right? I take the first one, and now I can only go up to 9. Then they go 9, I take the second one. Then they go 9 again, I take the third one, and then they can go 12. So I guess I would have lost to the Gravity Blade by going for 9, just because I didn't do the math in my head. But that was the idea. You get what I was trying to do. So GG's. In this match, we're going against Bonney, right? So historically, right, Black has a decent matchup against Bonney. It might be tougher, right? Because I think like Smoker might struggle a little bit more than other decks. This hand is interesting. I might, honestly, I think I might keep this because the Koby could be really nice. Oh, but then we get Sengoku. Then we get Sengoku here. Wow. Oh, do I have to go for this Sengoku? We can always grab Rebecca into Koby next time, I guess. Let's go like this. We can always go Rebecca into Koby next time, but the problem with Rebecca into Koby is that it's not killing a lot of stuff, but I guess the opponent didn't really do anything here, so that ends up working out for us. Guess we'll go 5. Question is, do I want to play Rebecca here? I might not mind it. Like maybe we go like this, grab this, play this, select nothing, just have the Brook on the field as a way to go -1 when I need it. Right, so having that Brook on the field to go -1, yeah, like the opponent's gonna go like this, so it lets me just go Rebecca. Although honestly, this might just be a Tashigi angle. This might just be a Tashigi angle, to be honest. I guess I could go Hina. There's multiple options. Because the opponent's just going to try to attack into the Brook next turn. I like Tashigi. I like Tashigi here. That way we can attack for 7. Let the opponent rest the Brook, and they're just gonna attack into the Brook again. So we just have to try to save that Brook. We can. I'm okay giving up a 2k counter if we need to. That's a lot. That is a lot. So if we go Hina, get it down to 1, and then we just go Rebecca Brook. So we have exactly. Yeah, that works. Right? So we go Hina here, right? Put a down on this. We attack for 7, and then we play Rebecca Brook. Just keep getting rid of this Cavendish. There's nothing. I guess I could grab the Koby, but I think I'm just gonna grab the Brook and just let the opponent know, like, hey. Yeah, I'm just gonna go here. Let's grab the Brook, play the Brook, KO that. So let's see. They have 9. They have 9. I want to have the Tsuru in the trash, so that we have a target for Gecko's second effect. Yeah, so it's just Kid, I guess? Okay. Alright, alright, alright. I can see it. We can just attack into it, right? What do we just attack for? 9 plus 4, that's 13. Opponent kept not done active. So can we just go like this? That's a 2k, 2k, 2k. I guess if the opponent saves it, right, it gives them 1 more turn. But they need to find another Rocinante, otherwise I'm going to be able to potentially KO this Kid. So it needs to be another Rocinante. That's 3 2Ks out of their hand, and I'm okay just eating up your hand size here. You cannot even play Doffy because the Doffy doesn't even make sense. They're just gonna... They had to just kill... No way. No shot. So... I guess, can I get them down? Because I can go Koby, right? Koby just requires me to get them down to 5. So if I go like Gecko, Rebecca, Tsuru, that's 6. We get it down to 5. Oh, but it's not going to be enough. Can we take this? I guess I can just attack into it. Yeah, I guess I can just attack into it and just chill. So if we go 11, the opponent's going to have 2 more 2Ks. But 11 doesn't seem realistic for them to be able to block. So 9, 10, 11. Maybe we just go 12. I'm down to go 12. $2K, 2K, 1K. And then you're going to have another 1K to... That's actually crazy that they're going for. All right, so you have it. Okay, so I guess we can attack here for 5. But now this sets me up for a Doffy. So this does set me up for a Doffy now, where the opponent can rest everything. But then that means that they won't have any done open. Yeah. Let's give you a Brook. I'm gonna keep the Brannew because the Brannew can be... Yeah, this has to be a Doffy. This has to be a Doffy. So I'll give you the Rebecca and I just set up my Gecko. Yeah. So, you know what? I should counter with the Brannew now that I realize this. I want to have Gecko on the field. Actually, I countered with the Brannew, so I could have actually searched with the Brannew. So now I don't have the search. We can go -2. -2, I guess. That's -4. -1 here. That doesn't make sense. I guess let's go Brannew first. Oh, that's not a bad draw. -4. -4 here. -1. Maybe I just grab Kuzan. Maybe we just go like this. I'm a little bit concerned about not having any blockers, I guess. Okay. That's better. Ice Age for later could be useful. So this is gonna be a big attack, right? Like, do I need to keep my Sabo blocker? Oh, I'm okay with the Hina dying. Between the Kuzan and then Gecko, yeah, I'm okay with this. I have to be careful, right? Because they, if we want to grab a Hody Jones and just kill us, so they have a 3k counter in their hand. Just remember that. Yeah, the next turn is going to be bad for them, right? Because the Kuzan just put so much pressure on them. So I could just go like attack with Kuzan, right? Go -4 into one of these, right? So Kuzan go -4 into one of them while also attacking into the opponent's life. We still have 8 Dawn, so we can still then go Gecko. So we go -4 here. This will be a 5. Ice Age can get it down to 0, and then we can go Gecko and still have the Smoker value. And the Gecko will let me develop the Rebecca, because we can go Rebecca into Brook, right? So we'll be able to KO one of their units, right? No matter what. Because of the Kuzan plus Ice Age. So then we're having a matter of, like, you know, I guess the Shanks makes the most sense because it's an 11k, and then yeah, we just go from there. It would have been just pretty straightforward to get rid of the card. So GG's. Hey, welcome back everyone. Hope you enjoyed today's games and showcase of Smoker. And you can see, right? We just doing black things, right? Like even against those Doffy players, yeah, they're able to spam the field so quickly. Which oh my god, honestly, Doffy is ridiculous. Doffy is ridiculous. Let's just put that out there. I know you saw us beating them today, but Doffy is so freaking ridiculous. But anyways, you kind of get the idea, right? You get to KO one of the opponent's units, especially the Tashigi, just getting us so much value in that Doffy matchup, while also being able to put it down into your Smoker and get him to 7, forcing the opponent to have to use 2 cards, not just a 2k counter, but then they have to give you a 2k and a 1k if they want to protect the rest of the unit, right? So it ends up being really nice because you end up getting a lot of value from there. But at the end of the day, obviously, you're going to just go your Gecko stuff, have enough Geckos in the field that the opponent just won't be able to deal with all the pressure. And yeah, we kind of did the same thing against the Boa, did the same thing against the Bonney, and there was nothing really special about this, right? Again, it's kind of like a boring deck, but it's just a different flavor of black if you wanted to try something other than just Lushi. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the games today. We're gonna have another video with Smoker coming out tomorrow. So if you want to keep up to date with that, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. You can also find us on Twitch at Sirturmund, we're streaming every now and then, and you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.